totally trying to get away from me. Imanyali Kaiwa. This guy on this bike makes me nervous. That's not his bike. He's actually the owner of the yellow scooter, and I'm not sure why they're riding it. That's his bike. That bike was being ridden by another guy, and he was on the yellow scooter, but now it's somebody else on the yellow scooter. They're all they just keep trading bikes. Anyway, but the guy who's on the white Z1000 right now is a guy who crashed his I think it's called a super scooter, maxi scooter, I think. He bought like a maxi scooter, like a 500cc scooter, and the first time he rode it, he crashed it, and then it was pretty. He was fine, but the scooter is pretty messed up. So and then he got it fixed, and then the next time he rode it, literally he crashed it the same day, again fairly serious, and then it got fixed for like a month or something, and then I think the third time he rode it, he crashed again. You got to give the guy points for not giving up. They're playing charades. How many words? Is it a movie or a book? There's a ER6N, which is the naked version of my bike. Got a good view of it here. In the beginning, I would have preferred to buy that bike because I think it's better looking than my own. But to be honest, I wouldn't make the swap anymore because I like the wind protection. I like the wind protection from the full fairing. I'm spoiled by fairings. When I first started riding, I loved naked bikes. Well, when I first started riding, well, my first bike was a naked bike. It was a Yamaha 400 Seika. And then my next bike was a cruiser. And so they both didn't have a windshield. I actually got a windshield, like an aftermarket add-on windshield for my cruiser, and I used it in winter. What the fuck, man? What a repair. And I would just use it in the winter because to keep the cold wind off, and it helped a lot in the winter. It made a big difference, but I was always happy once it warmed up enough for me to take the windshield off. So I like the open feeling. But mind you, with the camera in my face, I can't see the dash or the windshield anyway, so it's still fairly open. And speaking of open, there's a couple of nice girls around here. We're heading south, and the further south you get, you know, people get friendlier, police get more relaxed. It's more like country, you know. It's like as long as you keep heading south, it's more and more country-ish. There's also a lot less law, like a lot less lawful or whatever. He's going to a, what's that, a bank? It's not a bank. It's a restaurant. Fuck. I caught up with him just in time to eat some crappy seafood. That's the one thing I hate when I ride with a group of Taiwanese folk. They'll always get like some expensive like meal that of which I can eat none, because for one thing I don't really eat seafood, and it's all gonna be like weird flavored Seafood. It's always seafood. Whenever it's a special occasion, seafood. Wedding, seafood. Funeral, seafood. Circumcision, seafood. And I don't like seafood. And it's so hot. I need to take off my long underwear. We could, I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna park facing the wrong way. Not supposed to park. You always, for those of you who don't know, you should always park with your rear wheel facing away from the road, because the road's always slanted down. So you want to park like this, not like them. Oh, that's okay. I'm not gonna eat here anyways. I'm gonna ride around town and find a McDonald's or something. Something American. I want to eat some American food. Yeehaw!